Camilla needs to open an ancient treasury that protects a magical object. There are 3 numbered doors, but only one leads to the real treasury. There's a sign on each door. Door 1 says, "The treasury is behind door 2." Door 2 claims that the treasury is not here, and door 3 is sure that the treasury is here. Camilla knows that door 1 lies, door 2 tells the truth, door 3 lies. Where is the treasure? Door 2 is the only one that tells the truth, so its statement, "The treasury is not here," is true. Door 3 says the treasury is here, but it is lying. So, the treasury is behind door 1. Daniel is a librarian working in an old historic library. One day, he notices that one of the rare books has gone missing. The library is empty except for 3 visitors: Clara, Victor, and Angela. Daniel asks if anyone has seen anything strange. Everyone denies it, so Daniel checks the security cameras. Victor is the thief. In the footage, he still has his backpack. And it's something that is not allowed in the library. See that sign? He could easily hide the book inside. 2 best friends, Jack and Tyler, went to a tropical island to surf and have some rest. After an active day at the sea, they bought a large watermelon and ate it. In an hour or so, Tyler felt unwell and lost consciousness. Luckily, he was taken to a hospital in time. But Jack couldn't understand what had happened. Both guys ate the same watermelon. Tyler didn't have any kind of allergy. Then how come Jack was perfectly fine? Jack didn't eat watermelon seeds, and Tyler did. Whatever substance poisoned him was in the seeds. Lucas wakes up in a hospital after a 2-week coma. He doesn't remember anything, not even his own name. In front of him, 3 women argue with the doctors, claiming to be his wife. Look at them attentively and try to figure out who Lucas's real wife is. Lucas realizes that the only woman who bothered to bring something personal was Rita. In the notebook she holds, there are notes about his medications, his allergy history, and medical reminders. In addition, she has a blue wedding ring on her finger, just like his. All the other women have gold wedding rings. During a conference on modern relationships, 3 women take the stage to share their experiences of life as a couple. They all claim to be married, but one of them is lying. Who is not actually married? The woman in the middle is not married. She's wearing the ring on her right hand, which could mean something else. Maybe it's an engagement ring or just an accessory. Wedding rings are usually worn on the opposite hand. Look at the picture and pay attention to all the details. Can you figure out the secret word that can unlock the door? I'd say there are too many vases in this room, so the secret word must be vase. Something important was stolen from a mansion, and there were 2 suspects, the cook and the gardener. The gardener said he'd been working in the garden all day, and the cook said she'd been working in the kitchen all morning. Who is lying? The cook is a liar. Look at that bread on the table. The cook must have left the kitchen at some point for it to have burned so badly. Lola and Leela were both born in March. When Lola was 4, she was double Leela's age. This March, Leela celebrates her 100th anniversary. And how many candles are there on Lola's cake? She has 102 candles, since their age difference is 2 years. Mila has 2 guys who are courting her. In the evening, She decides to video call each of them. After this, she blocks one of the guys. Which guy is it, and why did she do it? It's the guy on the right. He isn't living alone. See that second toothbrush? It might belong to his girlfriend. There was a green glass door in the middle of a big city. Rumor had it that something mysterious and beautiful was hidden behind this door. A group of friends found the door and tried to go through it. Interestingly, Amanda, Anna, and Oliver managed to sneak inside, while Lauren and Sebastian weren't even able to open the door. What do you think? Will Mark get inside or not? Mark will easily open the door and go through it. Only people whose names contain an even number of letters can do it. Look at this picture attentively. Can you figure out which of these three men is the boss? It's the man on the right. Do you see that his suit jacket is hanging on the boss's chair? No matter who's standing behind the desk, he's the boss. Look at these nurses very attentively. One of them is fake, and your goal is to figure out which one is an imposter. The nurses on the right and in the middle have the correct photos on their name tags, but the nurse on the left has the same picture as the second one. Plus, she doesn't look like the person in the photo. She is the imposter. A police officer was following a criminal suspected of smuggling. Suddenly, the man sped up and disappeared around the corner. The officer ran after him, but there was already no sign of the man. The only place where the suspect could hide was a beauty salon. The officer entered it and saw three women, but he knew for sure that one of them had to be the man he was looking for. Which one? All the women look stylish and beautiful, but look at the arms of the one sitting on the right. They seem to be too hairy to belong to a woman. That must be the criminal. One day, Cooper was relaxing at home when someone rang the doorbell. When the guy opened the door, he saw two police officers. They told Cooper his neighbor had called them, claiming that the guy had insulted him. And when the neighbor allegedly jumped into his car and tried to drive away, Cooper threw a stone and smashed his car window. Cooper asked the police officers to let him take a look at the neighbor's car. After they all examined the vehicle, the police arrested the neighbor. How did they understand Cooper wasn't guilty? The windshield was smashed, but if Cooper had been chasing after the car, the stone would have broken the rear window. A dangerous criminal escaped from the police and got a job in a wealthy household. When the detectives arrived there, they found out that three men had been hired recently. The cook told the police he'd been working in a restaurant before. The gardener said he'd always been interested in plants. And the security guard said his father was the house owner's friend. He helped Robert get his position. Who's the criminal? It's the cook. Before the police came, he'd been trying to make an omelet. But look, it's full of eggshells. A real cook would never make such a mistake. Janice rented an apartment with three other girls. Once, her mom visited her and gave Janice some money. The girl put the bills under a book lying on her desk and went to see her mom off. When she returned, there was no money in the room. The girl questioned her neighbors. Natalie answered she had just returned from her morning run. Brittany told Janice she had wanted to read the book. After taking it, she put the money in the middle drawer. Kayla said she had entered the room just once to look for her scarf. Who took the money? It was Brittany. The desk has no middle drawer. Mika got trapped by a mysterious person, but they told the girl that she could escape if she solved this riddle. You have a cardboard box. It's easier to lift from a wooden floor than from a steel cable. What's in the box? Mika thought for a while and answered correctly. What did she say? The box is filled with magnets.
That's it for today. So hey, if you pacified your curiosity, then give the video a like and share it with your friends. Or if you want more, just click on these videos and stay on the bright side.